Hi everyone and welcome to Heatherdale Tennis Club. My name is Jared Savage and I run the tennis coaching program here. I want to invite you into our club and show you what we intend to do. This club has been running for over 53 years. At one stage it was the most well-known local tennis club in the world. We have produced junior Australian champions, European champions and also a men's Wimbledon champion. A lot of our players have also gone on to become professional tennis coaches throughout the whole world. So we understand the importance of junior tennis and trying to get the kids involved as young as possible. We want them to learn how to love the game, and that's why we love our junior Hotshots program and many other junior programs at Heatherdale Tennis Club. This club has been built by our dedicated members. With no financial assistance from our local council, it has been left up to us, the Heatherdale members. The time has come that we need to make some improvements, and we really need your help to do that. The plan is to build a massive deck with a viewing platform that would be utilised by all our members, as well as programs we're running such as This Girl Can and NDIS. We'd now like to show you a short video made by Tennis Victoria that shows you a little bit more about our club, its success and the dedication we have for our juniors.
Well, I always wanted to play league football, of course. And at a very young age I was at East Malvern Football Club, but unfortunately I tried to play with the big boys too soon. I was only, 15 years of age when they managed to break the coccyx off my spine, hitting me against a point post. So it was then that I started to play tennis. I'd always regarded tennis, amongst the boys in those days when it was pretty tough. Nobody had any money and we'd rather have a fight than a feed. It came along that everybody said the same thing, oh, tennis, that's a sissy's game. But Ardrey Park was near me. I lived in East Malvern, so we'd jump on the bikes and go down there and play tennis all day, every day, with nothing else to do. And that's when I grew to love the sport, and it was a while I became a commercial artist, did a lot of fashion designing, but at the same time, when I was employed privately, I was able to coach overnight. So at the ripe old age of 22, I started coaching. And at one stage of proceedings, I had a waiting list for coaching of 200 children, and I didn't know what to do. It just grew and grew and grew. I had 5 children from the one club who all became national champions, all from this club. I'd realised that they'd outworn their welcome in Australia. There was nobody for them to play except seniors. So I decided I'd take them all to Italy. Of course, this sort of thing costs huge amounts of money. I was lucky in my day. I must have had 20 people at this club who'd been here for years, who just loved to help me with the children, help with everything. And we used to have great nights, gambling nights, which was against the law, to raise money to keep our junior teams going. And everybody came. I can remember at my home we used to have some nights there and we'd pour hundreds of people into the place just to raise money. We trained out here for hour after hour after hour, and the boys and girls were so good I thought we'd destroy the Europeans, but it wasn't to be. We were the ones that got destroyed. Another $30,000 the next year and off we went, and this time we won everything. Pat took over and just destroyed the opposition, and I said to my wife when we came off, I said, one of these days this boy will probably win Wimbledon or some Grand Slam. But that was a long, he was only 16 at the time. Nearly all the guys that were in the quarterfinals made the top 10 in the world. I wasn't to know that, of course. You don't have a crystal ball to gaze into. But that's exactly what happened. And it wasn't until a few years later that I grew to appreciate how good he was going to become. And that all started here at Heatherdale Tennis Club. Every week on these courts out here, he would say to me, Mr. B, one day do you think I can win Wimbledon? And there are a lot of stories. We still joke about it over a drink every now and again. But the club had just one sole idea, and that was to look after the children. And I couldn't go wrong. Most tennis coaches have this wonderful dream that one day they might have a national champion. One would be sufficient. I was lucky, I've had so many, it doesn't matter, in 2 countries. But that's the excitement, and once you get one, you want more. And I'm still looking for another Wimbledon winner, you know, after Pat won Wimbledon, which was the most exciting day of my life. To think that after 13 years, our dream had come true. This tennis club was just so unique. To see all of these little ones out there is just very exciting for me, because I look across all of the courts and I say to myself, is the one there that could possibly make it? But we can't do it without the help of all of these clubs. Heatherdale Tennis Club was always an exception, but there's no reason why it can't be done again.
This is the area that deck will be built in the coming months. And these are the plans and what it will look like once finished. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you consider helping us in the future.